I was working in media and living in Sydney, and my partner came home and said he wanted to take a job in Brisbane. And I said, that's the last place I want to go, and it's probably the end of my career. Because at the time I was working in business development and producing in media. And but we moved to Brisbane, and I saw a job ad, and it was to write a business plan for a business incubator here at Metro Arts. And I thought, well, I could do that. I've written an awful lot of business plans, and I know a fair bit about business development, and I've worked with artists in a very different context. But and I had also written some education programs for business development. So I went, yeah, I could do that. And 9 years later, here I am. Like any kid that actually enjoyed school, I wanted to be a teacher. And I actually did get close to getting a teaching qualification. But on my last examinable prac, I walked out and said, I'm never doing that. And it had been a fairly frustrating classroom experience. And the examiner said, what's the problem? I said, what's the problem? I didn't teach those kids anything. And I think she made a statement about me starting with 28 kids and finishing with 28 kids, and I should be quite proud of that. Well, I should have been, because they were climbing in and out of the windows. And yes, I changed that degree. But let's face it, what I do here at Metro Arts and working with artists, really at the heart of what I do is being a teacher. Definitely not. I'm a believer in the plan. I think you've got to know where you're going. You've got to, know where you're going in order to create a path to get there. And so step one in a strategic plan is setting out, where your target is, where your vision is, and then the plan steps out the journey. I'm good for a soapbox. Anyone who knows me, there's a long list of things that I'm good at ranting about. But a lot of the commonalities about the value of art, the value of artists' work, their role and the respect that's given to artists and what they do. A lot of it's about equity in the arts and how support for artists is given, and equity across the industry. I think that the challenge is about educating governments in why is it important to fund the arts? What is the value of art to our society? Why is this funding so important? And, God damn it, why should it grow? The arts doesn't leave you much time for passion and hobbies. It kind of takes over your life. But I was born and bred on the beach. Well, not quite on the beach, but by the beach. And certainly going back to the seaside is something that keeps me balanced and restores my sanity. And I do that as much as possible. I'm lucky enough to have a little house up the coast that I escape to, and do a lot of walking and reading, and I have 2 beautiful dogs that, I travel miles with, walking along those beaches, getting rid of the frustrations that the arts brings on. Many times, many times. It's something that I'm not very good at. I'm very bad at selling myself. But I have a very memorable occasion where I went for a job that I thought was mine. I had the experience like no other. And the job interview went very, very badly. And it was with an agency, and they really didn't know what they were necessarily talking about. So I got frustrated. And the interview, it was clearly I hadn't got the job. So at the end I went, look, this is my job. I've got the experience. You're not listening to me. And they went, right, you've got 1 minute left. It's yours. Tell me why the job's yours. And I walked out thinking, wow, I blew that one. I'm never going to get that job. And in actual fact, I didn't get that job, but they actually offered me a more senior position.